like the ashes of a phoenix. Oh my god. Truly, we rise. Oh, just one of the most regrettable introductions I've ever done. Truly, like, what am I doing with my life level introduction? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, what I'm referring to is last video, okay? It's kind of like Sully. We landed in One Piece, but we landed in the Hudson. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week, okay? Get me back in the gold room. Get me with some gamers. Let's make some good calls. Also, I'll say this. I would like my luck to be changed, please. I don't know who's writing the netcode for Mahjong Soul, but if you could reach in there and give me, I don't know, a single 1 away or 2 away hand to start off, you'd make me the happiest little guy ever, okay? What am I drinking? I know it doesn't look that good on camera, but I made myself a smoothie for lunch, which I think is pretty pog. And so that's this very purple beverage that I'm drinking. Some shapes, you say. Some shapes, you say. This is looking not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Because we don't have, like, solidified shapes. Like, I'm pretty sure this is going to eventually be 3 shapes. I just don't know what it looks like yet. Call me a Michael Bublé song the way I haven't met you yet. Humiliating, right? Humiliating to know that deep down in your psyche, you still remember Michael Bublé songs. Yeah, that doesn't feel that good. Why did we cut the 2 there? You're so right, dude. You're so right. I'm actually not 100% sure why we cut the 2 there. Because we could have had like a bulging shape, like a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Instead of just this random floating 9. But you know what? That's okay. I don't think it's a huge misstep in terms of efficiency. I think it's just okay. The door is the 7 of... The door is the 7. Okay. The narwhal bacons at midnight. I think we cut the east wind here. And we try to get into Tenpai no matter what with this hand. It's a little tough, right? Like, it's a little tough getting there, especially because we have so many pairs. I would love a 3. I would love a 3 of a bamboo. I would love another one of any of these tiles that we have, just so that we could mark one off as a triplet. That'd feel incredible. That feels so good. There's also the whisperings, right, of a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, but I think that's too far away for us to make into a reality. Would I ever open this hand if someone cuts the Dora? Man, if I wanted to be like a goblin, sure, I'd open up my hand for that. But unfortunately, like, it would set us back so much. We'd have to cut so much in our hand and tear up so much that I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just try to do our best with what we have. It's a 3-han hand right now. Riichi Pinfu as the dealer as well, perhaps. That'd feel really good. Wish I still had that 9, but you know what? This is okay. This is just okay. I am pretty sure we don't need this 2. I would love to make this into 2 sequences, like a 3 and a 6, drawing those respectively and cutting this 1 and the 3. I don't know. I think that'd be a very powerful position, and I'd relish the opportunity to... Oh man, I guess I'm cutting this. I guess I'm cutting this? What if I draw a 5? But even if I draw a 5, I'm not that happy. Ugh. Okay, this is fine. Probably misplaying here and there. And by here and there, I mean, I don't know, with every single discard we've done. But I still feel like this is an okay position. I don't think we've, like, disastrously set ourselves behind. Could we have played a little bit better to get into Tenpai faster? Sure. I think that's a possibility. But you have to look at these, like, this middle section of garbage that we drew. I think without those, if we just drew straight gas, we might have been able to finagle our discards a little bit better. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, we are in hell. Maybe. I'm not sure. We are approaching. It's like we've fallen asleep on a bus. We're not exactly sure we're going, but I'll tell you something. Maybe it's hell. Maybe it's just a little Thanksgiving at your in-laws. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a rough situation here because what we're looking for is a 7 pairs hand. Once you get 5 pairs, I firmly believe that you have to go for it. And I'll tell you something right now. From the bottom of my soul, We do not call Riichi with a 7 pairs hand. Not like this. If it's the first discard, sure, I'll call Riichi on a 7 pairs hand, but not like this, dude. It's just not strong enough. Okay. Player across from me discarding the 4 of circles. Maybe they have something. Maybe they know something that we don't know. What am I hoping to draw? Probably another 3 or 4 of characters, because otherwise they're gonna get cut. This 3 of circles is a live tile. So there's technically 3 more of them somewhere in the wall if we want to think about it that way. And I don't really want to get rid of it. That's a triplet. I think we cut it. We could go for the all triplets hand too. Oh man, we could go for the all triplets hand. I don't think it's worth it. I think that the 3 and the 4 are relatively safe discards. At least the 3 is definitely a safe discard now. So I'd rather stay in this safe position than go all out and try to go for the all triplets hand. The all triplets is really difficult, he says as someone else discards the Dora. Oh my god. Player across from me is legitimately in Tenpai right now. And there it is. I promised you this. Discarding the Dora this late, you must have something good. Pinfu, pure double sequence, all simples, 2 red 5s. Yeah, I'm telling you this. I'm glad we didn't deal into that. I know we could have fought a little bit more aggressively, but look at our discards. Like, best case scenario, we kept 2 more of those 2 of characters. That don't impress me much, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. All right, this hand is weird. We have 2 sets of 3. So there is the possibility for 3 concealed triplets. Dora is gonna be the 7 of bamboo again. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep the 6 around for that case. I'll tell you, if I draw a 2, I think we abandon the 3 concealed triplets meta. But until then, I'm happy to keep this shape around, you know? The 1 and the 3s. Okay, everyone opening up with simple Yakuhai. Oh, no, it's no big deal. It's not like I wanted to draw from the wall or anything, you know, maybe improve my hand at all. Okay. Nothing really scary quite just yet. White Dragon, unfortunately, not looking like it's going to be completed. Don't pawn again, dude. Oh my god. So they had the chance to pawn again, and skipping 2 of my turns early on, that's like mulliganing to 5 in Magic the Gathering. You know what I mean? You're just kind of like destroyed if that's the case. This is a hand where we go for all triplets. Genuinely, this is a hand where we go for all triplets. If we can pawn the 3 or the 1 here, I think we take that chance. Unfortunately, player to my left has a really scary hand. Literally everyone and their mom is trying to get into Tenpai. I'm going to get rid of my scary tile early. I can't con this. I can pawn this for now and con it later, but I don't have as good of a hand as everyone else here. And that's not just a low self-esteem thing. That's like a genuine, that's like a hard truth right now. Okay, discarding our dangerous tiles early. It's Suji to the 3 and the 9. It's not that safe, I'll tell you that much. But I think this gives us the best chance. I'll cut the 2 here. It's a little spooky. What happens here? Do I pawn this? I have to cut the 7 eventually. I'm okay with being on a single tile wait for the 1 of circles. In fact, I would love to be in that position. In fact, I might even go to Khan Academy for that position. So what's good about this? The 4 discard means that no one's on a 5-6 wait for the character suit. Yeah, the bad news is that someone else could just win at any time. Okay, fair enough. They disappeared? Where's their character? What happened to their character? No one knows. Okay. Player to my left getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Other than that, we're looking fine. Also, this hand, ooh, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something along those lines. It's not looking bad. Dora's the 9 of characters. Ooh, baby. Okay. We might end up discarding an 8 of bamboo eventually in this hand. To get a pair. Okay. I'm pretty sure we don't need this too. There's always the chance that we draw another green dragon, right? And if that's the case, we'll be happy to get rid of this 7-9 or even just cut an 8 a little bit earlier. There's the pawn. I'll cut the green dragon now. It was either we draw it or we cut it immediately with the pawn. I didn't want to keep it around for too long, you know? So what's the deal here? All right, if the player to my left discards an 8 of circles, a 2 of bamboo, or a 5 of bamboo, I chi it and cut the 8, and immediately we're in Tenpai. What's the bad news? We can't make use of the Dora at all. So if we draw the 9 of characters, like that doesn't feel that good. 6 actually doesn't help because we can accept the 5. I mean, we could accept the 7 there, but I don't think this 6 is worth it. I don't think this 6 is worth it because right now we can accept 8, 2, 5. And what about that? Then it's 8, 2, 5, 7. But we would have to have had to discard something there, right? And we would have to have broken this up. Let me know in the comments if that's genuinely the move. Let me know because, you know, I'd love to find out. So what's the best case scenario here? Someone discards a red 5 or we draw a red 5. It's a 2-Han hand, but that's all that we can ask for right now. I mean, if we wanted to be real greed lords about it, if we draw a Dora, there's a world where we just straight up cut the 8 of bamboos. But we don't have to be in that kind of desperate position. You know what I mean? We don't have to be a college freshman booting up Tinder for the first time. You know what I mean? We're not there yet. I'm happy to sit in Tenpai just for now with this. Ooh, okay. I mean, this 9 looks like it helps. It actually doesn't help that much, so I'm happy to cut it. And the player across from me has even discarded a 2 of bamboo before. People might think it's a safe tile. So this isn't that bad. I think there's a pretty good chance we win this. The scary thing that we have to watch out for is that the player across from us is starting to discard some gas. Like the 5 and the 6 was scary for a second, but it's no big deal if you just sumo. Get a little bit of sumo luck right there. 1 on hand. Hey, don't wear it out. You know what? I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I don't know. Because like it stops everyone else. Like someone else could have been waiting with like 2 or 3 copies of the Dora. You know, we're happy to rob them of their victory. What is this, by the way? Can someone explain to me what this monstrosity is? Oh my god. Am I about to cut the 1? I'm gonna cut the 1, dude. Just because we need to make something happen here. With these tiles, we need to make something happen. All right, you're giving me some information. I'll be happily cutting those dragons now. But for a moment, I was infinite. For a moment, I was considering the possibilities. What's the best case scenario for this hand? 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Dude, I don't know what happened, but every time I count my shapes, it feels bad. I never have like the shapes that I want. Every time I'm in a position where I'm counting shapes, I'm like, ugh. Like I don't like what I see, you know? It's like looking at your bank account. It's just, ugh. Ugh, you know, it stings a little. Okay, 7, 8, great pickup. Love to see that. I'll even keep this west wind around for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, we can't make use of the Dora right now, but who knows? We might draw something nice. Tear up this 1, 3 or something. Like if we draw a 7 here, that'd be incredible. Player to my right really thinking about it. Either their Starbucks Wi-Fi timer has just run out, or they're getting close to Tenpai, or they had to make a difficult decision. I'm telling you right now, I felt like a goddamn genius. Sorry for swearing. Last night, when I was playing Mahjong just off cam, I was counting shapes silently in my head, and I wasn't even like moving my mouse or my cursor or anything, and I felt like I was seeing in the Matrix. I genuinely was like, oh my god. I took the pill from Limitless. Like, I feel so powerful right now. Can I translate that into any actual Mahjong skill? Well, you're about to find out. 3, 3, 4 is fine. I mean, if we're gonna go for this hand, I cut the Dora early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I cut the Dora early. It's terrifying. It passes, but this is a really scary position to be in. Also, I'll tell you this much. This hand isn't even that good. We could pawn this, maybe go for an all simples, but this hand is not that good. If we're lucky, this is a Riichi only hand that has a double-sided weight. Yeah, those words did not sound good coming out of my mouth just then, so we're gonna do a little bit of folding here. Is this scary at all? Can I now? 9 is Suji to the 6, right? They can't have a 7, 8 shape. Could they have a, then they can't wait for this 9 at all. They could have a pair of the 9s, but I think that's pretty unlikely. Westwind also is going to be safe. Across Lord just discarded it. Player to the left has to play a little desperately, right? They're in 4th place by a pretty large margin. They got to go for it. And we don't want to deal into them, right? We're sitting pretty comfortably close to the 2nd place player and close enough to the first place player that I don't want to throw away my lead like this. Oh no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they discarded this 3 before they called Riichi, but it is Suji. And how many 2s are represented? 2 2s? That's not a lot. I think this is the safest tile that we have, but it doesn't feel that good. Yeah, okay. Luckily it passes, but people love doing this. I love doing this, which is how you know, like, you know, it's just a popular move for a reason. It's when someone discards a tile and then you call Riichi immediately after and you're aiming for that tile. It's because like, it's like, oh, it's like, there's some security there, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? It's like a FAFSA loan. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we have enough tiles to fold with, right? We have this 8 and this 1. Yeah, it should be fine at this point. We even have the red dragon. Let's cut some of the more dangerous tiles. Let's cut the 8 first, then the 1, then the red dragon. I mean, here's the messed up part. If we have the opportunity to call pawn, I think we do it. Player across from me calls Riichi. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. We don't do that around here anymore. Could they be waiting on a 1? I mean, they could have a 2-3-3 wait, and then they cut the 3 for just the 2. Sure, I'll do this. Wow, I can actually get into Tenpai here. I could almost get a Yakuman with this hand. Yeah, pretty scary discard with the 9 of characters being a live tile. Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence, red 5. Incredible hand. Oh my god. I mean, chasing it with the 6-9 is like not, it's like a pretty strong weight, right? Because like, oh, people will discard the 9. It doesn't seem that suspicious. But at the same time, like you're dealing into a player that's in Riichi. Maybe we got to go back in the logs and see if like, I want to see if I would have made that call, you know? All right, this is a really good hand. 2 away from Tenpai. We can even get a Riichi Pinfu hand if we're lucky and we pick up a 5 of circles somewhere in the mix. What's the Dora? It's the 5 of characters. Yeah, that's pretty spooky, not gonna lie. Incredible pickup. Incredible pickup. You know what? Give me a man after midnight, number 1, but also number 2, please. A 5 of circles would be so clutch here. If we draw a 6, excuse me, if we draw a 5 of characters or a 3 of characters, yeah, I will happily abandon this 4-6 shape in favor of that, because then at least we can make use of the Dora, right? And there it is. Here, time to put my money where my mouth is. We can even cut this 1 to be extra safe later, right? Incredible hand. Truly an incredible hand. We have 4 tiles that take us into Tenpai. 3 of characters, 6 of characters, 3 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo. I'll cut the 4, I guess. It's a little bit dangerous. I'd rather get rid of it now. Can we chi with this hand? We can't open this hand at all, right? We don't have a mixed triple sequence or any other Yaku. If we open this hand, it's kind of like dead on arrival. Okay. Drawing a 5 there, kind of like, this is such a valuable Riichi Pinfu hand. We've been sitting in 1 away from Tenpai for so long, dude. Please. Onagaishi mas, okay? I'll cut the white dragon right now. We know that the 2 is safe because it was just discarded. I'll hang on to it for an extra round. Maybe it's better to call Riichi with the white dragon. Like if people aren't paying attention, like, you know, we could catch them sleeping. There we go. We win off of the Dora or the 3 of characters. Incredibly strong position. Oh, excuse me. We don't win off of the Dora. The Dora is the 5. I thought it was the 6 for some reason. We win off of the 3-6. Not a bad position at all. And also, there's a ton of winning tiles left, right? 4 3s still yet to be shown. Only 1 6 of characters has been shown. I'm scared right now. I might even turn on the auto run button by clicking this R right here. That's how scared I am. I might even turn on the auto call win, that I might somehow miss the Ron button. But this is a huge hand to win. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora, that's 4 Han. And then if we hit a single Oradora, that's 5 Han. Oh, baby. If we hit 2 Oradora, oh. Okay. There's a lot of information on this table, though. Like, it should be pretty easy for people to play safely in this situation, because like we're getting later into the game. There's a lot of safe tiles. Sumo, fully concealed hand. That's 5 Han immediately. Maybe even a 6 Han if we hit a single Oradora. A giant monstrous hand, and the dealer has to pay out. Almost hit the Oradora of our dreams there. Almost at the Oradora of our dreams. Give me that Mangon. Give me a Mangon after midnight. How's that, huh? We're still in this game. I'm not coming back for 50%. I'm coming back for everything. Okay, immediately cut my momentum, but that's okay. I wasn't super in love with that hand anyway. I'm much more in love with this hand. Oh my God. Oh my, what an incredible hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then something around these tiles will be 5. I feel it in my bones, dude. What's the door? It's the 9 of circles. Can't really make use of that. Vivian Westwind coming in, but there's already 2 on the board, so that's not that helpful right now. I would open up this hand even early. I don't know. Maybe that's too aggressive, but 147 is literally useless. I guess I'll keep the 4 and the 7. Like 1, 4, 7 don't talk to each other at all. Like those are not the tiles that you're hoping to see right now. We can pawn this and just bet on a white dragon that's gonna come. Do I do it? I think a little restraint goes a long way here. I think a little restraint goes a long way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's the white dragon. I'll cut the 7 here. Now we start pawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we treat this elongated shape, this 5, 6, 7, 8 as 2 straights rather than 1, we are in an incredible position. Okay. Again, drawing the Dora is the only thing that gives me like a lot of pause right now. I don't think I like this 2-4 shape at all. I don't think I like it at all. It's weaker than this 6-8-8 shape because we could finish it with a 4 or an 8. Excuse me, a 7 or an 8. And it's weaker than this because both of these are double-sided weights, whereas that was a closed weight. So even though that we drew it as our most recent tile, it's not necessarily like, oh, the most recent tile is the one that you should like build your whole life plan around, okay? Okay, player across from me discards a 3. They thought about it for a while though. All right, incredible situation. How do we get into Tenpai? We get into Tenpai by pawning the 8 of bamboo or chiing either one of these 2 straights. I would accept either in this situation. Why is it Tenpai if we pawn the 8 of bamboo? Well, then we're waiting for a pair, right? And we can win off of either the 5 of characters or the 8 of characters. And then if we draw the Dora, that's the benefit, right? We can just do on a single tile wait for the Dora. It's not great, but it'll do. All right, we went off of a 4 or 7 of characters now. No one else seems to be moving as fast as me. Also, this is representing, oh, this is giving me such rustic chic vibes. This is showing me to other players, and I'm even gonna wait with this discard here because it's showing a full outside or a half outside hand, and I want players to think that I have a half outside hand so that they're more likely to discard middle tiles like the 4 and the 7. Also, the 7 was just discarded too, so maybe the player across from me is more willing to discard it. Not sure. They even slammed the Riichi button. Okay, this is a bad situation because our hand is so constricted at this point that we don't have a lot of safe tiles. However, it is good for us because people might cut the 7 of characters. Trying to be safe for a crosslord, but then dealing into my clutches. I'll take that. 3 is luckily a safe tile. I mean, you gotta count your blessings right now. You absolutely gotta count your blessings. So they cut a 3. If we have to discard, we discard the 6. Because a 3 and a 9 have been discarded, it's Suji. Yeah, dude, this is a one-on hand. I think we bail here. I know it's sad. I'm sad too. I'm genuinely sad too. And there we go. I'm glad we didn't deal into them. Show me a 7 of circles. Look at that call, dude. Couldn't be me dealing into a Hanemon. Oh, what's that? It's the sound of all my points safely resting at home. All right, first place is now hard to catch right now. What is this hand, dude? This hand is good. What the heck? Could have forced like a flush or something, but our other tiles are too good to let that happen, you know? What's the door? It's the 4 of characters. Okay. We'd love to draw one of those. It's the south round. Let's call an early pawn on the south wind. Keep the east wind around. Again, why? Because it's only useful to us. it's not a Yaku for anyone except for us. So in that sense, other people are more likely to discard it. We drew the 4. Holy moly. This hand is nuts. This hand is nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if we consider the 7 to be our pair, which I think is the most efficient way to play this hand, let's get rid of the 6 early. And then we have all the shapes that we need. Oh my god. Not getting 1 away from Tenpai on a dealer Southwind. I mean, this is only a 2-han hand, but it's a fast 2-han hand. And that's pretty scary. This is the type of hand that you see other players get all the time in the Jade Room, right? Or they're just so good that they make these hands happen, you know? They just play perfectly and efficiently. Here's the thing that I'm excited for. I mean, I guess I'll keep this. What if we draw another one? I'd rather toss this. When we get to the Jade Room, I know that we could observe games in the Jade Room now, but like, we'll be able to observe our games in the Jade Room, which will be really, really helpful in terms of learning. Genuinely, okay? Oh, Yusong says your teacher's pet. Dude, this is Mahjong. Who's the teacher? An anime waifu? No, dude, I just genuinely want to get better for my own sake. What happens if we draw a Dora? That's not... Oh my god, we've drawn 3 6 of characters this game. It's pretty unlucky. Not gonna lie, it's pretty unlucky. What happens if we draw another 4? I'm pretty sure we cut the 3 at that point. I know it's not great, because there's only 1 of these left, and there's only gonna be 2 of those left, and people are gonna want to use them. But I can't, like... I can't, in good faith, cut the Dora in this situation. I just can't. I want that value in my hand. I don't know if these 2 traits line up with one another well, but I would say, describing my Mahjong play, I would use the words sexy. No, I would use, sorry. I would use the words defensive and greedy at the same time. 5, 6, 7. Maybe this is better than the... I don't think it is. I probably should have cut the 8 here. 8's a lot less scary than the 5. They end up pawning it. That's pretty terrifying. Not gonna lie, that's pretty terrifying. Would love to see a 7 of circles from the wall or the player to my left right now. That'd be really nice. Northwind and Eastwind in this economy? No, thank you. Okay, this hand is definitely slowed down, and we can assume that other players are in Tenpai. What's the scariest version of their hand? They either have a simple Yakuhai, which is impossible, right? I have the Southwind. Yeah, or they're going for a flush in the bamboo suit, but they've discarded so many bamboo tiles. How is that possible? I actually have no idea what the player to my right is going for. It's a little spooky, not gonna lie. It's a little spooky. Maybe they're just trying to end up in Tenpai before the end of the game. I mean, they started bailing early, but let's, like, you know, some people out there are doomsday preppers. So, you know, I can empathize. I can sympathize. I would also like to get into Tenpai if possible. I don't know. It just seems like a cool thing that everyone else is doing right now. And if possible, I would just like to experience what that's like, you know? It's like going ziplining. I just want, you know, I've been ziplining, but like not really. It was like from tree to tree in a leadership day. You know what I mean? You know, in high school, you just do hey, we're gonna play with a big trampoline today in the name of leadership. It was one of those, you know? And I remember it being pretty fun, but I don't remember it being like that fun. Okay, hang on. Let's think for a second. Let's cut the 6. 6 of circles should be pretty safe here. We can still end up in Tenpai this game. I don't know if we can win this game. They break up the East Winds. Wow, if we chi this, we end up in Tenpai for the 2 and the 5 of characters. Holy moly. The scary thing about this is, okay, 1, that's my tile. They took my tile. They have a terrifying hand, by the way. Wow, okay. All right, so our second place is now kind of in question. We are not 100% safe here in our second place spot. If we have the chance to kill the player to our left, sorry to use the harsh language, but like, it's true. If we have a chance to kill the player to our left, we absolutely take that chance. Abso-freaking-lutely. End the game in second, any day of the week, any day of the week. Okay, what's the door? It's the 6 of circles. We can make use of it. We can make use of it. 1, 4, 6, 7 is not necessarily what you want to see. The rest of this hand, kind of in shambles right now. I would even go so far as to say in brambles. This is bad news. Drawing an 8's not bad there. I know that the east wind, like, the dragons being discarded means that we won't, statistically speaking, get another one of them. Or the triplet for that matter. Holding out hope just for a little bit, you know what I mean? This 1 is not gonna help us. Let's get rid of that right now. 1, 2, 3. If this can be 2 shapes, then we have all the shapes that we need. Unfortunately, we have a pair of the 5s each, and like, no one's gonna deal a 5 late game. So if we end up calling Riichi on a 2 pair weight, that's gonna be bad news. Starting to see some shapes come alive in our hand, finally, okay? I mean, this is the difference between drawing good tiles and drawing bad tiles. I know that sounds obvious, but it's either we just kept drawing garbage this whole time and would keep drawing garbage, or, excuse me, or actually drawing good tiles that help our hand. I'll keep the dream alive. Just another green dragon. I mean, it definitely changes things, right? We can open our hand a little easier. Player to my left calls Riichi. Yeah, are you kidding me? I'll fold here. Here's the messed up part. We are 1 away from Tenpai. If we draw a 4, a 5, or a 5, we could call our own Riichi. Oh my god. But the 5s are so risky. And I don't know. I don't want to deal into the player to my left. I don't want to have to discard the Dora and give him a chance. People are playing pretty safe though. Willing to discard the red 5 just to stay safe. This 4-7's a much better weight. The 5 is safe because it's Suji to the 2 and the 8. It might not 100% be safe, but we're in there at least, you know? I mean, this is just a decent 2-sided weight. It's just a decent 2-sided weight. And we're using this opportunity. Maybe it's a little risky here. You know what? It is a little risky. I mean, luckily we didn't deal into them. Holy, what is this? They hit an Dora as well. I thought it was something scarier, like a half outside hand or a full outside hand or something. Okay, at least they stole a lot of points from 3rd place, so the gulf between us is slightly larger. Holy moly, what is this starting hand? What is this starting hand, dude? Are you yanking my chain? I don't even know what to... 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need a 5th shape here somehow. It's not responsible to keep 1 copy of the Southwind, dude. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just not in me. It's not in my nature. Okay. Someone drop a red dragon, please. Make this hand come alive. I mean, this is also an all triplets hand. In order to get the all triplets, though, like, we'd have to discard both of our red 5s. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. But, okay, Swifties aside, I don't know about you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Quoting Taylor Swift in a Riichi Mahjong video, yeah, I'm like the first ever person to do that. I can promise you that right now. This is stupid. I don't know if this... Could you imagine the pilot of your airplane coming over the loudspeaker and just being like, hey everyone, I'm about to do what I think is pretty... what's called a stupid move. Hope you all enjoy this stupid move. Okay, we're going for the all triplets hand, or if we just get a red dragon, we're going for like a regular hand, okay? At least we know that the 5 of bamboo is safe. We'll cut the other red 5 later, because we could always win off of a 6, right? Okay. And later is now. Later is now. What am I doing? What am I doing with this hand? Because now we need... Oh my god. Can someone explain to me what happened to my brain? Did this smoothie have a brain parasite in it? What happened? So we're on a single tile wait. We're on a single tile wait now. If someone gives us the red dragon, which they did. All right, waiting for the 7 of characters. So what can we do here to improve our weight? Well, if we draw the Dora, we wait on the Dora. If we don't draw the Dora, we can hopefully shift our weight to a 1 or a 9, like a terminal tile that people will be likely to discard. The green dragon, there's 1 of them left. This is genuinely what's called in Mahjong as a hell weight. Single tile wait, and there's one copy left. It could be in the dead wall, and the dealer could just win. But at least we gave it a go. They had 3 Dora. I was playing so carelessly into 3 Dora. I mean, that's the scary part of not calling Riichi or anything, right? 9 discards in. I was going so goblin mode there. What should we have noticed? The fact that they had discarded a few 5s. Okay, that's also worth reviewing. I would say that's worth reviewing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not quite enough, but I'm telling you, this Dora, I think we keep it in our hand. Unfortunately, oh man, we have so many pairs in this hand. It's very, very annoying right now. We're hoping to maybe just get rid of this, I gotta get rid of some of my useless honor tiles first, but like, in the efforts of having 2 pairs, I would maybe just want to get rid of this 3 eventually, you know? It's not great, but again, 3 pairs in a hand that you're not opening is really burdensome. 2, 4, nice draw. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have all the shapes that we need in our hand. Unfortunately, it necessitates discarding the red dragon. It is the Dora this round. So what I'm hoping for is that the dealer or someone else just discards a copy of the red dragon and gives me a reason to bail. If not, we're gonna have to do some refinancing. Maybe we cut the north winds and end up on a single tile wait for the Dora. It's not bad. I mean, genuinely, and this is cool, my playstyle has changed. Since getting kicked out of the Jade Room, I've genuinely changed. He's like, it's that moment in anime where they're like, he's grown so much since we were childhood friends, you know? But genuinely. All right, do I call Riichi if given the chance here? Oh God. If I draw a 3, do I call Riichi off of the 8 and the north wind? Ugh, it's tough. It's definitely tough. I would much rather draw like an 8 of characters here and open up our hand that way, like improve our weights that way. There's the Riichi. Dude, I don't need this Riichi. But without it, I can't win. And the north wind is suspicious enough. All right, that's what we were a little bit scared of. Not punished though. Not punished. I don't know. If I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, legitimately don't know. Tell me what you would have done in that situation. Maybe this hand is just worth folding to keep our lead. Maybe this hand is legitimately worth folding to keep our lead. Somehow not punished for going Omega Goblin mode there. Okay, this hand looks weird, extremely weird. Both of these tiles can be used with the Dora. But there's one less 4, one less lonely girl, so I guess I'll take the 5, 7 weight if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, this feels bad, but we'll have to make do for now. Uh-oh. Also, just gonna say quick thank you. SO's helping me bring some of the bring a package in. And so I feel bad because I'm just playing Riichi Mahjong with anime waifus. It emotionally doesn't feel that good right now. Okay, let's just get out of this game quickly then. Let's get out of this game quickly so I can help a person that I care about very deeply. Okay, let's get out of this game. How do we do so? I don't know. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a good hand, dude. I don't know what to tell you, but this hand is good. We can probably cut this 6, 7. 4, 5. Ugh. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is still okay. We have like 1 too many pairs in this hand, but I think keeping this 4, 5, 5, 5 is not the worst thing in the world. Because we can also just cut it later, right? If we draw a 5 or an 8. Player to my right has opened their hand with a red dragon. Does not seem, if I were them in this situation, they're not going for second place. They're not coming for me. They're most likely just hoping to win so that they don't end up in 4th place. Okay. Southwind is looking pretty safe. No Dora have been dropped yet. It's the 5 of characters. It could be anyone. Anyone could be sitting on 1 or 2 copies of the 5 of characters. That's the scary part. I just drew a 5 of characters. Uh-oh. They discarded an 8 early on. I think my safest discard is the 9 of bamboo. I have the luxury of playing safe here. honestly, everyone else kind of has the luxury of playing safe here. The only problem is that if this player sumos, because then we do a repeat of this round, right? 9 of characters staying in the air for a little bit before passing on to the next player. 5? Okay, I'll absolutely take that 5 discard. 5 means that this 2 should be safe, right? They can't have a 3-4 wait. I'll discard some of my other, like, extremely safe tiles first. Another 5. 1 is not necessarily safe. I'll make the Suji read here, but it's a little scary. Hold me. It passes. It passes. Let's go. What else is scary? I'm pretty sure this discard. I can't tell if I can't remember if this discard was before or after they called Riichi. Because you're like, oh, this is the dealer, so they have the first discard. I know, but this player called pawn twice, which means I think this player got to discard more. Oh, you've given me an impossible situation. Thank you so much. This player discarded a 6. I'm pretty sure that means that they can't have a 1-2. A lot of the 3s are represented. Okay. Not a strong hand, it's just a one-hand hand. They've literally disappeared. So okay, a little bit scary, right? 5,200. We'll take it. We'll take that second place. Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. All right, first of all, I'm gonna show you this ELO ranking, almost at 1,300. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Secondly, I'm gonna give a little shout out. Do you need any help? Okay, I heard a no. I'm gonna go back into the logs really quickly, really quickly, just to see, just to take a glance at the games there to see if there's anything that we could have done differently. Sumoed, this person dealt in, sumo. I won this game, but I did not deserve to, dude. What were they sitting on? Yeah, 3 of the Dora. And they cut this to get into Tenpai. Let me know what you would have done here. This was honestly the spiciest crux of the whole game. That was honestly the whole game right there. Because otherwise, like, I wouldn't have had, like, the point swing that I did. And then I wouldn't have been able to play as safely as I did. Yeah, just this. It's South 3, too. It's close to the end of the game. But taking this big risk towards the end, maybe it's okay. All right. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like and a comment. Not only does it help out the algorithm, I genuinely love reading them. Very grateful for the support the channel has been getting, and I want to thank you for that. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch, 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description. You can also join us in the Discord. Mahjong channel, absolutely bopping. Sharing some, again, just Yakumans recently. People are out here genuinely getting Yakumans. Couldn't be me. All right, until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.